Member for Timmins James Bay. Order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This government's Made in the USA copyright legislation actually represents a radical rewriting of Canadian copyright policy because the absolute legal protections for digital locks deliberately blurs the distinction between private use and counterfeit. So from here on in, the only consumer rights you will have are the ones the U.S. industry gives you. If you try and protect your rights, they will come after you. So it'll be legal to back up a movie to VHS, but not to a video iPod. How many 10-year-olds go around with a VHS recorder in their backpack? They aren't criminals. Why has this government declared war on Canadian consumers?
The Honourable Minister of Industry.
Well, Mr. Speaker, nothing could be further from the truth than the assertions that my friend makes. If you look at the bill, if he takes the time to read the bill, the educational exemptions are made in Canada, the format shifting exemptions are made in Canada, the time shifting exemptions are made in Canada, the private copying of music exemptions are made in Canada, the provisions relating to statutory damages, Mr. Speaker, are made in Canada. All of these provisions of the bill are uniquely Canadian. My friend's comments about the USA, DMCA, or NDP BS.
Order. I couldn't follow all those letters, but the last two didn't sound polite, and I hope the honourable member didn't say what I thought I heard. It would not be proper. The honourable member for Timmins James Bay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, the Minister for 8-Tracks needs better speaking notes from the U.S. Ambassador because I was speaking about the digital lock provisions that are leaving average Canadians open to predatory legal action. So let's look at the American record. Lawsuits against 10-year-olds, subpoenas delivered at schools against stroke victims, against dead people. You can't put locks on your citizens. The New Democratic Party will fight every step of the way to protect innovators, consumers, and artists from this predatory bill and the provisions that are within it. So if the minister won't stand up for Canada, why does he continue to act like a private butler to Ambassador Wilson?
The Honourable Minister of Industry.
I think it's only fair for the honourable member to point out that in terms of protecting consumers, this government is protecting consumers. For the first time in Canadian law, format shifting will be permitted, Mr. Speaker. Time shifting will be permitted. The private copying of music will be permitted, Mr. Speaker. All of that in favor of consumers, contrary to what my friend is saying.